So what expenses are involved when you want to open an online boutique, an online store selling physical products, digital products, info products? What exactly is involved and how much is that going to cost you to kickstart your online business? That is exactly what we're going to be going over in this video. By the way, guys, I'm Hannah Gardner. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget to show your homies some love and, like and subscribe and do some other stuff down there, alright? Alright guys, welcome back. So I wrote a list of things on this parking ticket that I got last week. So yeah, your first expense is going to be your store's hosting platform. So whether that's WooCommerce, whether that's Wix, I recommend Shopify. Shopify is only $30 a month and it literally gives you the MVP or the minimal viable product for what you're going to need to launch a full functioning online store. From setting up the actual website to the back end to the fulfillment. Shopify even prints the shipping labels for you. I love Shopify. If you've seen my other videos, how you have my vote. I love Shopify. If you do want to start a 14-day free trial, there's a link in the description for that as well. The next expense that you're going to have is obviously your actual products, which you're probably going to be buying wholesale. So you need to calculate that into when you're trying to figure out your actual net profit when you receive a sale. So wherever you're getting your products for, you're probably getting them from China. Maybe you're getting them from inside the US. But when you are actually buying inventory, you have to not only pay for the products, but you're also going to have to pay for shipping. So that's the third expense that you're going to incur, is the actual shipping of the products from the wholesale distributor to either your house or to a fulfillment center. If you're not actually doing the fulfillment, which in the beginning I recommend that you actually do the fulfillment yourself, and then when you're actually making money, then move the fulfillment to someone else or hire someone else to do the fulfillment for you. But until that point, you're probably just going to pay for shipping to your office or your house or wherever that is. Fourth thing to keep in mind is that if you're shipping from outside the US, you're not only going to have to pay for shipping, but you're also going to have to pay for what is called customs fees. So you actually have to pay tax when you're importing products from China or Asia or South America, wherever the product's coming from. You have to pay an import tax called your custom fees, which ends up being a percentage of what the appraised value of all the products is, and that needs to get that cost needs to get factored into your net profit as well. The fifth, my handwriting was really scribbly. This was not the best. Okay. Fifth thing that you need to factor in is your merchant fees. When you actually sell the product, there is something called a merchant fee. Your merchant, which in your case is mostly going to be Stripe. Stripe is what automatically integrates with Shopify, or maybe it's PayPal. Regardless of whatever merchant you go with, the merchant fee is usually 3% of the sale. So you also need to factor that in when you're trying to figure out your net profit. Sixth, seventh, I don't know what step we're on. I'm just going to keep listing off your expenses. Next expense that you're going to incur, or maybe actually you may not incur this. This is the shipping of the product from your warehouse or your office or your home to your actual customer. This may not be an expense for you if you want your customer to pay for shipping, but if you're one of the stores offer like free shipping and you're trying to like compete with Amazon Prime, you also want to remember that if you're doing free shipping, that you actually have to pay for the shipping to get from your place to your customer's place. Expense that you need to factor in is the actual packaging of the product. So if you're putting it in a box, if you're putting it in a poly bag, if you're putting it in an envelope, whatever it is, your goal for that is to buy, packaging products in bulk, probably from a wholesaler, buy boxes and bags and, zip ups for the cheapest price possible. The next expense is going to be your marketing expense. When you open an online store, obviously it's not like an offline store. When your store exists offline, you naturally have impressions going out because it's on the street or it's next to other businesses. So people are constantly driving by and just seeing your business organically. When you're an online store and you don't have organic impressions hitting your store all the time, you do have to pay for marketing, whether that's like influencers, whether that's paid traffic, whether you're hiring an agency to do your paid traffic, whatever it is, you need to calculate and put a consistent budget towards your marketing expense, and make sure that whatever your budget is, it doesn't, if you don't have a lot to spare in the beginning, just make sure that you're consistently investing in marketing, because marketing is the only way that people are going to find out who you are online. Like, people don't just naturally find your Shopify store. Another video somewhere, I can put the link, a card above, of my 3 main ways of driving traffic to your Shopify store. Definitely watch that, because like, I don't know, I've been working with like clients lately and they think that, they're gonna launch these stores and people are just gonna find them with like 0 SEO and, no Facebook ads or no Pinterest ads. Like, that doesn't happen. Like, you have to either pay for marketing, or you have to use influencers, or you just have to be putting out a bunch of content every single day to keep upping the SEO of your store and getting people to find you. So you definitely want to factor in how much money you're going to be spending on your marketing expenses from month to month to month. One of my last expenses that I've written on here that may not apply to you, but it should, are going to be doing offline events. So sometimes when you do offline events, like say you want to do a trade show, or you want to do a pop-up store at a concert or a festival, or maybe a charity event or something, you do want to factor that into your expenses as well, because sometimes you have to pay for a booth. They could range from $50 for a booth to, if you're doing like a really big festival or something like EDC or a country music festival, sometimes those booths are up to like thousands of dollars. Definitely put that into your expense list as well when you're setting up your business plan. Remember, opening an online store is still a lot cheaper than going out and actually getting a physical offline location. All your sales are online. You don't have to like fill up a full store with inventory. You don't have to hire employees. You don't have to pay for overhead with, renting a place and electric bills, water bills, all that stuff, plus all the risk that's involved with opening an offline store as well. There's a lot less risk when you're just doing online. And then, if your store is popping online, then maybe take the money and put it into something offline. But really, at this point, going online is the fastest and the easiest way to make money. Trying to think if there's anything else. Basically, that's it. Those are the main expenses that you tend to incur when you're going to open up an online store. If you guys have any questions, just comment down below. And if you did enjoy this video, just make sure you just commit, subscribe to the channel. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later.